Good morning. My name is Diane Lake, and I'll be talking to you today about the long-term unemployed. The long-term unemployed are being passed over in favor of people that are newly unemployed. According to Ron Gott at Northeast University, the labor market is catering to the people that have just been unemployed. He sent out 1,000 resumes with different durations on them to see who would get the interviews, and always it was the people that were newly unemployed that got the interviews and not the people that were long-term unemployed. With today's economy, everybody knows someone that is unemployed. So first I want to talk to you about a brief history of unemployment compensation, and then why these people are unemployed, and lastly how we can help them, or how they can be helped. So before 1932, when people lost their jobs, they were on their own. There was no assistance whatsoever from the government or anyone else. But in 1935, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, as part of the Social Security Act, he established unemployment compensation. Now, unemployment compensation was meant to stabilize the economy and help people for personal hardships stemming from involuntary job loss. Unemployment is a partnership between the federal and state governments. It is totally funded by payroll taxes, and 75 years since unemployment compensation has been passed, it has gone through many, many changes. Few of those changes are, in 1945, 26 states passed harsher requirements to make it harder for people to qualify for unemployment. In 1952, 12 states required individuals to obtain new employment in order to re-qualify for benefits. Today, that's in all 50 states. Also, the unemployment system has been completely automated. Nowadays, you can just go in and you do everything online. You don't have to go into their office at all. During the 2008 Great Recession, it has really contributed to a lot of people being unemployed, as you know. And a normal recession disrupts people's lives. A long recession destroys it. So the hardest hit industries in this last recession were retail and wholesale, professional and business services, leisure and hospitality, manufacturing, healthcare, and construction. Anyone that has not worked in 27 weeks is considered a long-term unemployed. Workers who have been looking for a job for 5 weeks or fewer are considered the newly unemployed. Discouraged workers are anyone that has totally given up and has stopped looking for work. Some of the problems why the unemployment rate is so high is there's a mismatch of skills. And a lot of the skills that some of the older workers have are obsolete, so they need to be retrained, and that's really hard getting into programs that would do that. Also, older people require higher salaries than younger people would, and businesses think, why should I hire an older worker at a higher salary when I could get a younger person in to do the same job? But the quality of the work may not be the same. Older people have a different work ethic than younger people. So considering that, I think they need to really consider that before they really decide not to hire the long-term unemployed or an older worker. What could be done to help the long-term unemployed? The president has put a call into action plan to help give the long-term unemployed a fair shake. The president will lead by example and uses executive authority to sign presidential memorandums to help the unemployed get back to work. He has also called on private industry to help the long-term unemployed by hiring them, and to also partner with the government to come up with different things to get these people back to work. Retraining and education is desperately needed for these people so that they can come up to speed with the job skills that are needed for today's job market. As you can see, it's a big, big problem in this country. I've spoken on the plight of the unemployed, and I hope this presentation gave you more information about what these people are up against, and you can sympathize with them. The long-term unemployed are our family, our friends, our neighbors, and unless you know somebody or have gone through it yourself, you really don't know what these people go through. It is really, really hard on a family. It could break a family apart. So the long-term unemployed are also given a stigma, like what did you do wrong to lose your job? And in most cases, especially in this economy, they did nothing wrong other than just be employed. So if you know anyone that is looking to hire, please ask them to consider hiring a long-term unemployed person. Thank you.